The first thing the scheming sister does after coming back to life is rushing to marry a man who can't be with women and lives off others, just because she knows this useless guy will soon take a miracle pill and get his health back, and later climb his way up to be someone important. Turns out in the past life the two sisters picked husbands on the same day. The greedy younger one chose the powerful man Qinze first, and the older girl had no choice but to marry the weak man. But after the younger sister got married, she found out Qinze had been badly hurt in the army and was barely hanging on. Soon after the wedding he passed away, but on the other side that weak husband recovered under the girl's care, and step by step turned into a big shot. The younger sister couldn't accept her sister living better, so she stabbed her when she went home to visit family, killing her with one strike. And that man not only didn't stop her, he even pulled the sister into his arms. The girl realized only when she was dying that the two had been working together all along. She swore if she ever had another life she would never help that ungrateful traitor again. When she opened her eyes she was back 10 years ago on the day of the husband choosing, and just when she thought things would repeat, her sister suddenly jumped in and picked the weak man first. The man even acted loving, saying he would marry no one but her. The girl suddenly realized they had both come back to life. The sister knew in the last life that man got better after taking the miracle pill her mom left and recovered fully, so the stepmother demanded to get the pill. She ordered the girl to give the pill to her sister as dowry, since the sister just let her marry Qinze instead. As the older one she was supposed to show something in return. The girl agreed without hesitation, and quickly had someone deliver the pill to that weak man. Watching her sister and the man overjoyed, the girl sneered in her heart.
你们只知道这药有奇效，都不知道，若是没有我加以医治，这药会让人下身溃烂发臭，再不能生的。
The man, seeing his plan succeed, pretended to be kind and told the girl if she kept giving him massages in the future, he might consider setting her up with another marriage. But the girl grabbed the marriage contract on the table and said she would only marry Qinze in this life. Last life she turned a useless man into a leader. This life she would bring Qinze back to life too. The next day she went to the Qin family to see her paralyzed fiancé. His parents didn't want to hold her back, so they offered to cancel the engagement. But after checking his condition, she confidently told them she could cure Qinze. Then she used her family medical skills to treat him. In less than 15 minutes, the paralyzed Qinze suddenly felt his hands move. His parents were overjoyed. They begged her to come every day for treatment, but just as she was leaving, she unexpectedly ran into her sister and that man. The sister saw her and thought she came to steal the useless guy, so she yelled in front of everyone that the girl had no shame, even daring to covet her own brother-in-law. Their biased father then said he would cut ties with the girl and never allow her to step in the house again, to ruin her completely. The sisters shouted louder on purpose, drawing in the neighbors. They accused the girl of being a homewrecker. The girl was about to be drowned by the spit of the angry crowd. Just then the Qin parents showed up.
是我求着安心当我的儿媳妇的，你们有什么意见？
什么？
When the neighbors heard the truth, they realized they had wronged the girl, so they turned on the sister for twisting facts. The useless guy was afraid of trouble, so he slipped away quietly. The sister refused to lose, and swore on the wedding day she would make the girl suffer. Time flew by 7 days. Soon it was the day the sisters married. The father gave the sister rich dowry, but when it came to the girl he gave nothing. Not only that, the sister said she was bad luck, forcing her to stand outside for the groom. The girl was furious when she heard that, because the house was left by her mother. Why should she be the one outside? The useless guy saw his bride upset, so he locked the girl in the woodshed. He knew she was skilled in medicine, and to stop her from curing Qinze, the shameless man set a fire, trying to burn her alive in the chaos. Outside the guests had been waiting. The parents proudly brought the sister to the door. The guests asked where the girl was. The father lied that she ran away in guilt. He said she had acted reckless treating Qinze, and now that his health got worse she feared blame, so she escaped. While the guests were still comforting the parents, the girl suddenly showed up in her wedding dress. The sister was shocked. She never thought the girl survived. She should have been burned. The father feared the truth coming out, so he ordered the girl to leave at once. Otherwise, if Qinze blamed them, the whole family would be punished. But before he finished, a military car drove up. The father thought it was called by the useless guy to show off for the sister, so he grinned and walked toward the car.
大胆！禽兽长的车你也敢碰？
什么？
But when he heard the truth he froze. He thought the girl had harmed Qinze, and the soldiers came to punish her. To avoid being dragged down, the shameless father threw out a paper cutting ties. From now on he said he had nothing to do with the girl. The useless guy, wanting credit, riled up the guests to grab her, to send her together to Qin family. But just then in the distance, another military car drove in.